and a very calm and miraculous thing happened today when I went for a walk. And lately I've been studying about the different Hindu goddesses. I've been connecting more with divine feminine wisdom and Shakti, and I feel like it's a culmination of learning over the past however many years, learning new things, learning to come into myself as a, not teacher, I've been kind of shedding that word, but as a sharer. I don't really know a good word for that, but someone that shares their experiences in a thought-provoking, hopefully, way to invoke creativity. Anyway, and Vedic chanting has been a part of that as well. So Veda studies, Vedic chanting. And then the goddess thing is also like Vedic studies. So with 2 female teachers. Anyway, so I went for a walk today. And I was listening to Krishna Das, his new album, and I was just enjoying myself. I've been feeling very drawn to going for walks in nature and the trees in my neighborhood. And at one point I was walking by a house. I was in a neighborhood. There are houses everywhere, but there was a man working out in his yard. And normally I'm going to put into words things that usually I don't have words for. It's more, some of it's, so there's like this, I guess maybe it's the habit, right? I could feel the habit of putting my guard up. I had a flannel shirt on, and I had a tank top underneath it. And I had taken the flannel shirt off. I was getting hot, tied it around my waist, and whatever. I have like a tank top on, but you can obviously see the outline of my body. I have yoga pants on. And so normally this feeling like, oh, I should cover up. I'm going to walk by this house. And I might even do that, or I might just sort of put up this like kind of defensive, like whatever kind of attitude. It's very subtle. It's not like an outward thing, but I go through this process, right, of basically maybe protection or something like that, because of years of well, I mean, like as a female, there have been a lot of times where I've been gawked at and looked at, and it's uncomfortable, and I just don't like that feeling. So apparently I've created a habit around that. And today was different for the first time in my whole life, in 46 years of life, and however many of those since I started to go through puberty and get a body, like grow into myself. The habit of that started to appear, but almost simultaneously, this like relaxed sensation was within me. And it was, I have to try to put it into words, but it wasn't like this, right? It's more essence-y, but it was like, when he looks at me, he will have a pure thought. I don't know, that just like was and again, those were words. I had to define the experience. So that's not like the words it wasn't words that went through my mind. I didn't make myself think anything. This was something that just like kind of moved through me in this moment. And it was so different. So freeing. I just felt like me, not me worrying about having to cover my body, or me being on display. I just felt like I could just, like in that moment, I could have been wearing anything. I could have looked any way. I could, like, anything. I could have been wearing like a gown and high heels, and I don't know. I just would have felt free. I wouldn't have felt like I did it for anyone except for me. And that is something that I've been working very kind of consciously, compassionately with myself in many different ways. You know, growing out my gray hair and not wearing makeup. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Dressing how I feel intuitively, you know, and sometimes that's sweatpants and a sweatshirt or whatever. I'll go out in my pajamas, and then other times I put on a skirt and a cute shirt or whatever. Whatever it is, it's just literally how I feel like I want to dress without thinking really of anything, anybody, or anything that I'm going to be at. Obviously, I might consider the event and dress to that if it's a dress requirement. But yeah, that moment, and it brought on a sense of like emotional like relief, this beautiful moment of freedom. Yeah, this beautiful moment of freedom. And that's the only way I could describe it, was in that moment when he looked over. If I had to put it into words, it was this sort of energetic thing that you will have a pure thought when you look at me. But very, like, not defensive, not edgy, not, you know, feeling like I need to, like, be standing in my power. Nothing like that. It was very much like, sort of like a divine interaction. Yeah. So cool. And so peaceful. And so freeing. And so reflective of the work that I've been doing.